Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, Krendor, and today I got something a little special for you. I'm going to be showing off some of the new Tyranid models. So thank you to Games Workshop for sending me the Leviathan Box early. It's allowed me to build and prime a lot of these new Tyranids I'm going to show you. There's a bunch of like unboxing videos out there already. There's battle reports and stuff, but I wanted to show you like the up close and personal unpainted Tyranids. Because, I mean, listen, if you know me, you know, I'm not a big Space Marine, human, really just any type of human faction. I don't know, it's not for me. But Tyranids, I'm ready, man. So let's get started. First up, we have the Screamer Killer. You can see this guy's big. Like, oh my god. I'm probably going to paint some of these on, on stream or on some videos, but this guy was really easy to build because everything's push fit, right? And I always get kind of worried with push fit, like things aren't going to fit correctly and they'll, I don't know, like a lot of times you have to like cut them down and still glue them and stuff, right? But this actually built really simple, like, I don't know, it was fast, it was easy, it was simple. It was pretty solid. So, Screamer Killer, not bad. In comparison, let's see. I have, here we go. I have my Lord Kroak throne. Hold on. Here's Lord Kroak. Here's Screamer Killer, all right? So, honestly, almost the same size. He's a little more wide. He's a little more tall. So, there you go. There's your comparison. Next up, we have the, big ass bug monster thing. Dude, I don't even know what some of these are called. Listen, I'm a Sigmar person getting into 40k. Well, I've been getting into 40k, but I know orcs and Necrons. I'm still getting into Tyranids. So take a look at this guy. Right? There you go. Looking pretty sweet. I will say he's got, got a bit of a gap right there, but, a little bit up here. But overall, like, pretty solid. He was another really easy one to build. So, I mean, these things don't really bother me, but I'm not a perfectionist. I mean, you could just, use some green stuff or whatever, fill in the gaps. But there he is. Still looking pretty cool. In comparison, he's about the same size as the Screamer Killer. He's on a similar base, but his is more of the egg shape instead of the circle. But overall, another pretty easy one to build. The bigger guys were actually the easiest ones. And then we had this guy, the Brain Man. And he looks smaller than what I thought he was going to be, but he is just as tall as the Screamer Killer. He's not as wide. But I really love the base down here. Like, look at all the details in that base, man. Like the head getting wrapped up by the webbing. You got the pipe. He's like kind of in the pipe there, and then just from behind he's got this crazy shoulder pad thing keeping his bug brain intact. So I like this guy a lot. I think he's pretty cool. Then we have I believe this is the Winged Tyranid Prime. I guess you could say he's Tyranid primed. Sorry. So there he is. I think he's pretty cool, but he's honestly, he's kind of my least favorite of all of them. One of my friends was like, I think he's one of my favorites, but I don't know. His big wings, I don't know how I feel about them. I think they look kind of goofy, but maybe once he's painted up, he'll look different. So I do think he's cool, but just not as cool as the others, if that makes sense. But if he plays really well in the game and he's got good cards or index cards and points and stuff, maybe I'll end up liking him just for that reason alone. Then we have these Leapers, the Von Ryan Leapers. There we are. I really like these models a lot. So here's one Leaper. Hold on, I'll show another one here. Here's another one. I like this guy, I think, the most. He's got the most going on, the most variety. And he's got the tentacles or whatever coming out of his mouth. Just look at that. He's like Zoidberg. There's some gaps in there, but nothing too crazy. I mean, if it really bothers you, you can just fill it in or whatever. Because I don't know if this is the push fit or if this is just how he's supposed to be, but I still think he looks pretty cool. So, and then there's the last one. This one is also pretty cool. He's got like the over the head arms swinging. There he is. He's got a weird strand of hair in there. There we go. Perfect. Love these models, man. Especially because Tyranids have some of the oldest models, like from the early 2000s, and it's like, man, they just like get something, and then finally, dude, I'm getting like Tyranids get upgraded, Seraphon get upgraded. I'm having a grand old time. Please update Skaven next, please. Here's the little Tyranid guys. You know, they look all right. They are what they are. Throw some contrast paint on there, call it a day, right? I got a couple of those. Here's another one. I mean, they're little Tyranid guys. A lot of detail, though. So, I mean, that alone makes them much better than their previous versions. Honestly, I don't even know if they had previous versions. Because I'm like, I know mainly Necron and Orc. So Tyranid stuff is like stuff I bought, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till I get some new models. And then they got all these, and I'm like, well, cool. Here's one of the little brain guys that goes along with the big brain guy. He's literally just a little brain guy. So I think you know, they follow him around or something. I don't know. Then I guess we'll find out when they release the cards or the index cards. Here's another little brain guy. Then we have the, oh, I love these guys. I call them the Boombox guys. Because it looks like he's in the mid-90s carrying a boombox around. You know what I mean? Like he's walking down the street and it's like just bass blasting. And all the other Tyranids are like, dude, turn that down. He's like, what? Turn it up. But I love these. These are really cool. There's quite a few of them, honestly. So these are definitely going to get contrast painted. What I usually do is I'll contrast paint a lot of my chaff or like anything that's got 5 or more models. I'm like, listen, you're getting contrast painted. And then, you know, once you paint them up, you can do some details and like, you know, not everything on it has to be like full contrast, but the base and all that's going to be contrast, right? And then even sometimes I'll use contrast on the big guys, but not like as much. And but I still like doing normal paints on the big models just because it's like more control and everything. So those are those. I got numerous other ones. Like here's another one. They all kind of look the same. Another one. And I think there's one more. Oh, there he is. Cool. All right, the Boombox guys. So you got them. And then we have the Neurogance. I believe these are called Neurogance. I actually like these guys a lot. I think they look cool. These are probably going to be your garbage chaff units or something. But they do look pretty sick. I think so. The little claws. Oop, he's falling over. So here's another one. Hold on. Oop. There we go. Get a little more detail. There it is. Gotta wait for the camera. Beautiful. Yeah, I like these guys a lot. I think they also have... so here's another one. He looks kind of different. Let's see, can I block this and get a little better? That's pretty close. There you go. That's the best thing though, just so much detail on these guys, man. So much detail, I love it. Yeehaw. So there's like a bunch of those. I'm not gonna show them all off. And then there's the new, I think they're Termagants, right? I think they're called Termagants. But look at these things, like, oh my god, these are just phenomenal. I love these models, especially when you look at the old ones, because I was going to buy some old ones like a while ago, and I was like, God, those are so ugly. And the new ones are just like, it's night and day. Like, they look so good, especially when you look up close. Like, man. Let me get another one here. That looks kind of the same. This one's a little different. He's got his gun. Oh, yeah. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. You can see he's like stepping on... What is he stepping on? Just like some spore balloon thing or something. I don't know. But overall, man... And then the rest of these are just more of those. But overall, just fantastic models. I'm pumped for 10th edition. I'm excited because as an Age of Sigmar player, I've been hoping for a little more Sigmarification of 40k, and it looks like that's the direction they've went. So I'm excited. I'm ready. It's gonna be a Xenos 40k 10th edition for me. I mean, it was a Xenos 9th edition, but it's gonna be a Xenos 10th edition as well, with another Xenos army added in. So that'll be fun. So hopefully you enjoyed seeing all these models up close and unpainted. Because, I mean, listen, again, everybody on the internet showing you super painted stuff or like unboxes or battle reports. And I was like, you know what? Let's do... Some people probably just want to see the up close unpainted models, right? So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll be painting some Seraphon as well as some Tyranids in the near future. Okay? Okay. See ya. I gotta go turn the camera off now, and it's over here, so this is the awkward part where I walk over and then I click stop record.